Hey there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sam, and today I am working on a tiny playhouse remodel, or I guess an average size house remodel, for my 2-year-old, whose personality has become way more feminine than I was planning, I guess, whenever I first bought the little house about a year ago. So I gave it a little remodel. First thing I did was go through Pinterest, of course, and look up some cute little playhouses, and I found quite a few, but nothing that was quite what I wanted. So then my second plan of action was to go in and draw a little mock-up of what exactly I wanted and how I wanted to situate it, and the planning around that. And then I bought my supplies. My supplies included the Krylon plastic bonding spray paint, and honestly, if I redid this, what I would do would be to buy one of those little spray handles, and eventually I did for my kitchen cabinets, but boy was it a bad idea to not use that on this project, since the entire day I was just spray painting and it just tore up my wrist. So first plan of action is to dismantle this little thing so I could give it a really good cleaning. Taking it apart, getting a lot of help here. Like always. Very common to get a lot of help here. And I'm spraying it down with a hose. Trying to get all of that dirt off, what I can. Of course, spraying some dirt off the deck as well. This whole deck is on a backlog of projects I've got to start doing. After I finish all of the projects that I've started that I haven't finished doing. I don't know, I'm making... Oh, probably getting back spray. It was very windy this day. Oh yeah, you can see those trees up there. But here I am, just doing some scrubbing the walls. Yep, make sure you clean your own house as well as the playhouse. But getting the bottom, because that's where all of that gunk and stuff built up. I hadn't cleaned it in a... Goodness gracious. Hadn't cleaned it in a while. Doing tricks. I'm doing tricks. Just bear with me. It also helps to get some help here if you're... I mean, some help that's not 2-year-old hands helping as well. That would be nice. I'm cleaning my deck. Cleaning my deck. I think half of this project is just me trying to keep the little one away. Oh, of course. So it rained here. And I am re-scrubbing it because it got that gunk from the rain on it as well. Of course, these things they just trap mold. Not mold, oh my gosh. They just trap dirt like crazy. They collect it like magnets. They're magnets for dirt. Oh, so I took the logo off, and I'm cleaning it. Looking nice today. Telling my little one something, like always. Always telling something. Constant state of mom. Giving it a clean. Oh. And then the spray painting starts. So I'm giving it a good spray paint, just some decent coats, while trying to keep little one out of the way of the spray paint. I think this would have taken way less time if I wasn't hurting 2-year-olds. And also dog. But here's my black spray paint. I had a couple of different ones. I had a black, white, pink, of course, and gray. I ended up using 2 cans of white, about half a can of the pink, and I don't remember if I used 1.5 cans. I think I used 1.5 cans of black. minute spray downs. Of course, everyone knows. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Your finished project is only as good as your prep work. So make sure you do that. I have a tendency to just I have a tendency to just jump into things. So I sometimes don't do the prep work, or I end up doing prep work later. With spray painting, things like this, you gotta do the prep work first. It's just worth it for the finished project. Oh, he's a cute little, we must have gone out and done something today. So we don't usually get this dressed up. Mighty cute. She was in a cat phase at this time, so we had cat ears. We called those cat ears. But here's everything getting coats. Here's the gray getting coated. And I had a couple techniques that I used on this that were common for miniature paintings, because I also do some miniature painting. And I'll show those a little bit later. Oh, and painting the insides. So I'm doing a pretty lousy coat on the inside, I have to be honest. I never really fixed it, and this is really just what it turned out to look like. And I was so tired. My wrists were just in bad shape. Such bad shape. Oh, and here we go. Here's where not doing the prep work really hurts you. Because I'm like, oh, I'll freehand it. I'm a graffiti artist. I've never done this in my life. Let's do this. Okay, bad idea. So it goes everywhere, and it gets on everything, and then I have to wipe it down, and then of course, wet spray paint will take off the old paint, so then I had to redo it several times. Eventually, I do get to a point where I'm just so fed up, I move on to something else, wait for it to dry, and then tape it. But if I just taped it in the first place, it would have been fine. Oh, and here's everything dry. Looks like the next day. And we're moving it back. Doesn't that look so cute? Oh, so cute. Putting it back together. I never actually bolted down any of these things, so I was able to freely move it when I needed to. I moved it a lot when I first got it. It was inside the house, outside the house. It was outside the house when we moved, and then now it's inside the house again. But here we go, we're putting it together. I'm surprised I'm not getting any help right here. Honestly. Cute. Let's go fix that. Sometimes they're just a little difficult to put in. There we go. Okay, so here I'm trying to hand paint this little mailbox gold. That was a bad idea. So that plan was scrapped pretty quickly because it just didn't look good and it was just taking forever. So here I go. I'm starting to tape off where I need to paint. Good job. Taping off. Getting more help. A lot of climbing. Thankfully this was all dry. It was after that rain, it got really sunny, so it actually dried really quick in about an hour or so. So this project actually only took 3 days, but it could have taken a shorter amount of time if that rain didn't happen. Taping. Yep, see, I'm taping that mailbox so I can fix it. And here we go, here's the gold. For some reason I didn't tape off that little table part of the sink. It was fine, I just repainted over it, but painting the mailbox. So I didn't let that cure well enough, so you can kind of see where it's went off right there, or it's pulling up. Putting this cute little ranunculus in. Because for some reason I always wanted to use the little flower box like an actual flower box. And here it is, almost finished. So I painted the little doorbell a little pink, and I replaced the batteries and everything because the batteries in it just die so fast when it's actually sitting outside. And this little door, I got this doorknob off of one of my cabinets in my kitchen since I was going to change out the cabinet hardware. I drilled a hole in it to put a little screw through it so it would stay, but it ended up not really doing anything, so I just glued it. Oh goodness. Oh, and here it is inside now. I redid the little dining room so it became a playroom, and it's just so cute in here. And of course that little ranunculus started dying when it was in there, so I moved it. But this has just been such a great little project, and it was fairly easy and quick, which is the kind of project that I really like to do. So, if you vibed to this little video, I'm planning on making more because we just bought this new house and I have a lot of rooms to do. So, subscribe to me, and I'm trying to make new stuff as I go. Hopefully you find something that catches your eye. I believe the next one I've got planned is a toddler room, a pink toddler room with kind of a Disney theme. So that's the next one to come. I'll be working on that, along with a dozen other things because I can never just sit still. And that's how it was. Thanks for dropping by and watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Check you out.